We chant Om 3 times, please, together. Friends, it has been an absolute pleasure always to share thoughts day after day, like weekends and other times you have been listening to these things. And I hope you have very clearly understood as to where the problem lies and where the solution lies. You can't just go on listening and listening and listening and never solving your problem, but continue to create your own problem or create problem for others. What we call it as the blame game. We do see it in the human world only. Only human beings blame each other. Rarely they blame themselves. Always they blame others. So the blame game goes two different ways. One is some people helplessly, in a very, what shall I say, helpless rather, and goes on blaming themselves. They are little, I don't say coward, they are so simple, uncomplicated. When people go on telling them, you are the one creating the problem, the person cannot resist, cannot defy, cannot, protest, swallows it, and he grows up to always tell, I am the useless, I am the one who did everything, one person. And the other set of people, which is 99%, blaming others for everything. Whatever has happened, blaming others. Today we shall see that blame game. Who creates it for us? Do we create our own problem or others create the problem for us? See that very clearly, friends. Let's start with this. The other day, one gentleman, not well. Naturally, all I am telling is life stories, okay? Person taken away. That is how it should be, okay? There is no fun in following the fictions and imaginary situations. Face your life as it is. In many times, that person was in a very emergency, medical emergency. When there is a medical emergency, heart attack, let's say, he has got a heart attack or something, kidney failure or something somewhere happens, an accident, it happens. Usually what we say? Oh, Swami, that food was so bad, I have been eating that food. And then I became fat, and I became this, high cholesterol came up. And now see what happened? Achha. Just take a simple example. Do you mean to say the food gives you cholesterol artery block? Innocent food is there around, to be eaten by anybody and everybody. It is not specially meant only for Mr. So-and-so or Miss So-and-so. Like the whole universe is here, sprawling, macrocosmic universe. Think of it once in a while, the space all pervasive. No problem for anybody. Space is not a problem, space has no problem. It doesn't create any problem. How peaceful. You have got the air, wherever the air is, atmosphere is, they don't create any problem. Helps people to breathe. And even in case suppose there is a low pressure, high pressure and all that come up, it doesn't target anybody. a bad boy, bad girl, I'm going to hit them. They don't target at all. Come to fire, same thing. Fire doesn't chase to burn you. Fire is fire. Water is same way. They have no sense of individuality to create problem. Earth also is same way. The whole universe, they are not meant to create problem for others. Also the trees, mountains, oceans, deserts, the entire universe creation, unconscious as well as conscious universe. Only human being which has got every part of it, unconscious, there is unconscious part in the human body, there is a conscious part in the human body. There is one thing which the rest of the universe doesn't have is self-conscious. Only human beings shall say, I'm a boy or a girl, I'm young or old, I'm rich or poor. This being self-conscious. Where you attribute yourself to a particular role, identify something. Body doesn't impose itself upon you. You drag the body onto yourself. Who is creating that situation? Earth, the land doesn't create any problem. You consider, I'm a landlord, I'm landless. Food is there, I want to eat. So the food doesn't jump into your mouth. You are going to lie down with the mouth open, all the food, egg rolls and chicken fries and the fish swims or the vegetarian food they go in, nothing. Food doesn't get into your system by themselves. Hands don't crave to hold the food and eat. Mouth doesn't crave for a particular food only I can put in my mouth, other food. There is no such thing, neither the stomach refuses. Helpless body. Who is doing it? You, the I, individual. As long as you are 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old, 5, 6, 7-year-old, you still have not developed that sense of individuality and not capable of taking your decision, that long definitely true, other people are governing your life, controlling your life, giving the direction, therefore it may be wrong or right. But the moment you are awake, the moment awake means you are grown up and you individually started functioning and you started thinking, don't say my father said that, my mother said that, my brother said that, my tradition said that, my scripture said that, my God said that. Don't say that. Do you know why, friends? What is that thing that you have followed from? Everything that you have followed, you say you blame your mother or blame your father, blame everybody, whomsoever you blame. Please tell me, everything that they have told, are you following it without any questioning whatsoever? That you are helplessly doing when you are 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old. 5, 6-year-old also your resistance begins. Adi color, I don't want that toy, I don't want this. Already started. That little hints of individuality started, and it should. But when you are grown up 20-year-old, suppose, when you go to go with friends and suppose somebody says, come on man, don't be mama's baby, don't be child of your mother all the time. Come on, go for a drink. You are grown up, go for a drink. Yes, the mother doesn't know anything. Mother has told you, don't drink, don't smoke. Just an example. Don't drink, don't smoke. But you are using your individual will to supersede, to completely disobey that and do it. What all your mother told, everything you did not follow. You changed something, resisted, changed, used your own discretion. Then don't say, the scripture told me, the guru tells me. They can tell anything they like. Ultimately, must be your discretion. Like you use your discretion to drink, drug and destroy yourself. You drink, you eat nonsense, and then you blame food. You are no more a child. You are no more a 4-year, 2-year, 3-year-old. A child can be abused easily. Adult, you better grow up. You are 20, 30-year-old and say, what can I do? You only told me to go to a movie. Oh, really? You never wanted? Think, friends. So individual is absolutely necessary that to observe in the whole creation. Only the human beings are creating problem. They for themselves or for others. They kill themselves, they kill others. Only human beings. Have you seen, as somebody said very nicely, have you seen the animals creating their own traps? Have you seen the fish making a hook? Have you seen an animal, tigers or deers and other things, bow and arrow? Nobody creates a weapon. Human beings create most devastating weapon for their own destruction. Just think of it. Who created it? Atom bomb, guns, AK-47. And today, what we are seeing? We are seeing war and the battles like a movie. Palestinian, Israel. What a sophisticated instrument, Israel giving bombardment. And those people also, what happened? We are not here to say who is good, who is bad, we are not talking about. But these people also used all useless weapons and everything, destroying everybody, disturbing something. Who did it? Have you seen a riot in the animal world? Self-destruction. If they do it, like the whales beaching, because there are thousands of whales, suppose too many numbers in the thing, in the ocean, they can't manage themselves. Instinctively they come out. They beach themselves. I mean, they come out of the water and they are finished. They do that. It happens. But they don't kill each other. In the entire universe, humanity. Now don't hide behind the name of humanity. Yes, Swamiji, human beings are all rascals. Who are you? You are a human being or a rat? Your problem, in your world, you are the protagonist, the hero or the villain around which everything moves. You cannot shrug off the responsibility. You cannot just tell, she did, he told, she told. He took away. No. It is you, 100% you. Because in your personal, listen carefully, in your personal world, you have your body. Are you stuck with somebody? Even if you are married, loving somebody, are you stuck? No. Individual. One individual. You are an individual, and in your little body, inside your little body, there is all the parts of the physical body is there to keep you moving and going, and there is also a mind, in which all your memories are picked up that you have gathered or somebody has given. That is your personal universe. Understand, friends? Unless there is a battle in your personal universe, it will not metamorphose itself to a huge world war. One Hitler, enough. One Mussolini, enough. One Ravana, enough. One Alexander is enough. One Genghis Khan is enough. All the dictators in history, what happened there? One person, a cyclone begins in his head, and depending on the position you are occupying, that destroys the humanity. In your personal life, friends, in your personal life, who created the emergency? Who activated your thoughts? Who contributed your thoughts to build up? Please see that. Your anger, your fear, your hatred, your jealousy. Think, these are the weapons inside you. You have created. But what is the advice given? Renounce the world. Renounce the world. What is the mistake of the gold? What is the mistake of the diamond? What is the mistake of trees? What is the mistake of sunset, sunrise? This morning we had an amazing sunrise in our ashram. This wow, I couldn't believe that. I have taken photos, too many. Who created it all? Amazing universe. Have you seen anger walking the beach? Walking. Jealousy walking in the temple? Hatred walking on the road? Emotions are completely your creation. No, Swamiji, he only made me angry. Really. He didn't make you angry. He told you a word. He told you a word. You are stupid. Just think of it. He just told you a word. You are stupid. And you are so receptive. You take it lock, stock, barrel, swallowed it completely. Why did he say me that I am stupid? How can he say that I am stupid? Swamiji, how can I deal this problem? I said, you are stupid. You are also telling same thing. What can I do? You are stupid. Why? I am telling you every day you are a Brahman. Infinity, Satchidananda, consciousness, all-pervasive, immortal, Sanatana, Nitya Sarvagata Sthanu, Achaloyam Sanatana. Adi unve kaigare. You will never listen to this. But one fellow says, you are stupid. It is embossed in the golden letter in the mountain body. How many such things you have heard, friends? Some stupid words, some stupid situations, some nonsense that happened in your life, but those are all protected in the pink, like a diamond in a pink paper and kept hidden in for your chewing to be miserable in a leisurely time. How stupid. Who creates it? If you are dwelling on your thought, why don't you dwelling on the thought, Aham Brahmasmi? Having understood it. Or you have not understood it, at least the fellow says, when a person says you are stupid, why should I listen to it? When a person says you are immortal, really? Epudipa? How? I was thinking I am mortal. Now he is telling I am immortal. Let me see that. He is telling stupid. What is new in that information? You are stupid, isn't it? Then think of it, friends. Do you need anybody to tell you are mortal? Do you need anybody to tell you are poor or rich or arrogant? Do you need anybody to tell you that you are brainless? You know it. You know it. Like you are not very, you are not very healthy, or you are very, call it ugly this way, but I'm not body shaming or anything like that. Suppose somebody says that. But you want to be told, even if you are an angry person, you want to be told, he is Vasishtha, the embodiment of peace. You are embodiment of anger, hatred, jealousy, but you want to be told, it's very nice. Really? How? Even if the person says, you yourself can't believe it. Even if somebody says that you are nice, deep within, you know you are so poisonous. So self-persecuting, ordinary or maniac, that you can't believe it. Who is doing that? You. There is only one thought. Please understand, friends. Only one thought. Catch it. It creates a heavy emergency in life. You got angry, pick up a gun, kill. The fellow takes the whole plane and hits against the World Trade Center. Instruments, friends, instruments. Are they dangerous? Instruments are instruments. Depends how you use it. The same knife which you cut somebody's throat, the same knife, surgeon's knife, the surgeon cuts it and gives life to somebody. That is poison, that is arsenic. It can kill somebody, it can also give life. The poison of the snake, same thing. Your anger is exactly beautiful too. It has your two dimensions. Because if your anger, you can make people change. Lovingly angry, not to satisfy your arrogance and stuff like that. Very angry. This fellow doesn't listen to me. Who do you think you are? Because who you are is so loud, other people cannot hear your advice. Who you are is so angry, so jealous, so fighting, so stupid, that whatever advice you give, nobody can listen. Because you are so loud. Your own are you getting that? Your own personality is so loud. Insensitive, dumb, stupid, angry, jealous. So by chance you say, even if you smile, they say, yeah, how come today is smiling? Because they know you are only Mr. Resistance. Unnatural for you to be little kind. Think of it. So who creates your emergency? And another point, it's a beautiful point, friends. So when we do get into an emergency situation, what do? We need emergency care, right? When you get into an emergency situation, you need emergency care. So the car the ambulance has to come, the hospital has to be ready, everything will open up, the doctors must be there. And by chance you reach there and you are in your senses and somebody doesn't come to attend on you immediately, you shall bring down the whole hospital. What are the doctors? What are the nurses? What is the right place? What type of nonsense is this? In the first place, who created the emergency? You created the emergency. Other emergency situations are there or not? Physically. Are you getting that? When you go to the hospital, the doctors are not Chaturbhuja Vishnu. They have same two hands they have got. Not Varaha, the 12-handed Durga. They have same two hands. Simultaneously they have to meet in so people. But no, I must be attended to first. That is what kills you more. But fact is, in an emergency situation, we do need instantaneous emergency attendance. Creation is so beautiful. Your mental emergency, others cannot create. You create. And in case others have invoked it, which you succumb to, when you create an emergency, your emergency treatment is just behind the thought. You don't have to travel somewhere to be peaceful. How sweet the creation is. The place you are jumping on, the same place you can stand totally at rest. The same mood when you are just shouting, the same moment you can be absolutely peaceful. Shouting stops. Depends on you. No, but you are in such a mood, continues. So you completely drain yourself out, then collapse. At least laugh and collapse. No, angry and collapse. Emergency situation, hospitalized. Why? You are so angry, stroke. What a life it is, friends. When the outside the cyclone is created, you don't create the cyclone. Definitely nobody shall blame you. You only created the cyclone. No. But as a human being, there were days we didn't understand the mechanism of the cyclone. So, I remember in my childhood, dark clouds will come. School, you say, go. Immediately school will have holiday. By the time you 1 kilometer run down, already rain has stopped. I remember clearly one day. Anyway, and that day they said, that all the whole world is coming to an end because of massive cloud and all that stuff. Anyway, so nowadays there is no such fear. Why? You have put up weather satellite. They are looking from the top. From the moment that little, what is that? Storm is created, low pressure is created, they already photographed. And they see every movement, how it is only 5-10 kilometers speed, now it's gathering speed to 20 kilometers, 30 kilometers, 100 kilometers, now it is going to be a huge storm or a cyclone. And then they find the route, moving towards north or south, and when this is the point, most probably within these 50 kilometers, 100 kilometers, there will be landfall. At the moment they say it's a landfall, evacuate the entire thing on the path of the cyclone. People go away, houses are there, no man dies. Why? Because same people, they have created a weather satellite to watch the cyclone. God has given us multi-weather mental satellite. In your mind, anger will come, hatred will come, jealousy will come, obsession will come, frustration will come, fear will come, anxiety will come, every stupidity thing will come. You can create new combinations of emotions also, doesn't matter. But the satellite is already fixed, consciousness. The moment they see, there can be consciousness without thought, but the moment the thought comes, it has to come in consciousness alone, right or wrong? The moment the thought comes, without the first thought there is no cyclone. Without the first thought of an object, can you have a desire for the object? First thought. The first thought you start building. It gives you a good sensation. Chocolate, oh, very nice. If you like it, unconscious build up. I want chocolate now only. The mommy has brought the chocolate, now this fellow ate it up. Say, world war between the children, brothers, sisters. The brothers, sisters will fight for chocolate when they're 2, 3-year-old, 4-year-old. They start for mommy's gold, papa's land, inheritance. The 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old kill each other. No more brother, sister. Why? Everybody is stuck on that gold. Everybody is stuck on that diamond. Why? That will make me secure. Really? Your security, you are looking in the object? Think. Your happiness, you are looking in the object, these are all foundation classes. In the thing, no object has the security. No object can provide you the security. Listen carefully. You imagine, oh, money will give me security. Demonetized, you are nothing good, not good enough even to make a cup of coffee. It happens. Gold can be stolen. Anything can happen. When the object, please think of this statement. I was taking some classes, some few good ideas I will share with you. No object can give you, call it happiness, call it security, call it fulfillment, call it what? Freedom. No object can give it to you. In the whole universe, there is no time when everybody is suddenly happy, fulfilled, secured. No. There is no place where you can feel that way. Is there an object which gives everybody, call it happiness, call it security, call it love, call it freedom? Can it give? No. That means the entire universe of time, place and objectivity they are not the source of, call it happiness, call it love, call it security, call it freedom. No, they cannot give. Fulfillment, freedom, they cannot give it. You are imagining that thing will give me. Land will make me happy. So the land provider, the father, you are grateful to. The object providers you are grateful to. Because you are dreaming, these objects will give me. So who are the object providers? You are grateful to them. Very angry if they don't give it to you. And those fellows also, they take tremendous pride. Did I not give you 500,000? Oh. Talks as though he gave me freedom. Are you getting that point? It's very, very simple, sir. Nobody can give you freedom, nobody can take away your freedom. Nobody can give you happiness, nobody can take away your happiness, because you are the happiness. That is why these Upanishads, this Abba, is something out of the universe stuff. You don't create your emergency. And the moment there is an emergency, see that the hint of emergency coming, cut it off. Who has time to suffer? When you are always happy, fulfilled and complete with yourself, why should I create an unnecessary headache? Neither you create a problem for yourself, nor you create a problem for anybody. You may not be able to help somebody, but you surely do not destroy anybody. You may not give convenience to somebody, but you do not cause inconvenience to anybody. Naturally it comes to you, like animals. Have you seen an ungrateful dog? Have you seen an ungrateful dog? Even if you throw him, shut him up down in a particular room and go and come back, still, when you come back, he will jump on your lap. Because he will not say, oh, you left me and went there and I am not going to look at you. Get out, get out. The dog will not say that. But the dog owner will hit. Recently somebody wrote a very nice little anecdote. You know, in other countries, I don't know, in India, blind man's dog, I don't know whether there are dogs are trained for that. But in America, Europe, they have dogs that they are trained to guide the blind people. In the room, they know what to do, what to give, and all these things. When such a dog, he goes to shop. He tries, and the Malik, the owner, gives him the bag. So he bites the bag, holds the bag, and then goes into the bus, gets down to the shop, goes there, gives that bag. The shopkeeper knows. So he'll take out all the things to be put, right, and money to be taken, everything there. Then he puts him back. So he bites it again, holds it on his mouth, then comes in, takes the bus and comes back. Then that shopkeeper, after 2-3 times, he said, where is he going? Let me see. What wonderful dog, behaves so beautifully. Let me show. Such a curiosity, he followed the dog. And he got into the bus, Then near the house, the dog comes out on the door and wags his tail. So the driver knows he has to get down here. So he gets down there. He also follows him. Then he goes to a house. The man also follows. And then the fellow, then Malik, the owner, should know that he has come back. He comes back, he opens it, and the owner comes out with a stick. And when the dog reached there, he gave him 2. This shopkeeper got stunned, Rakshasa, devil. He asked him, sir, how can you beat a dog like this? He said, stupid, did not take the key. One wrong action, highlighted, exaggerated like anything. You are Mr. Exaggeration, your life is your life is a mess. One mistake somebody made, in your eyes, not in his eyes. What do? You destroy yourself, you destroy others. Who does it? I. So when your thought comes up, cyclonic, the thought being created, you didn't know that. So everybody, when you psychologically are not aware of it, the person didn't know what to do with it. The whole psychology of it, one verse, that is the entire psychology is finished in that one verse. We shall say 1780, 2020 in Austria or in London or somewhere, this man created the psychology and the mental health. What nonsense are you talking? The whole Patanjali Yoga Sutra, Bhagavad Gita. We don't name them as a mental disorder and all that stuff. Just that is why in India what happens is, you go to satsang, listen to these things, you are psychoanalyzed and you come away. You make your you understand your mistakes. Hey, I done something wrong. You don't need to a professional help, because even parents have that idea. My mother, when my eldest brother died, he was 40, 35, 36, died in blood cancer. Eldest son died in a village. I mean, he was working somewhere, police officer, and he died, and when his dead body was brought, whole village naturally crying, oh, it happened. They told me, in villages, no, see, they come, other ladies come and tell me, see, Putra Shoka, your eldest son is gone, and another son is, sadhu, that means like a dead, he won't come back home. Ayo, everybody wants to be sympathetic, like that. You know what my mother said that time? हम क्या करें? I have given birth to the children. हमने जन्म दिया, कर्म नहीं दिया. One sentence. I gave birth to my children. I did not give them their karma. She has not gone to any school or college anywhere. She was so sweet. One day my father wanted to go to her this eyes problem, what is that? Specs. Then he said, only you have got this. I have no such problem. Do you know why? He never reads. She doesn't read a book, so she won't know that she has a problem. So she'll tell the father, what is this? Oh, you have got all the problems. Yes, that's true. That type of person. But tradition. Study Bhagavatam, Mahabharata, Ramayana. They taught you how to live a life, how to be a good mother, good father, good brother, good wife, good child, good friends. Human values were there. Yes, you can't eat the noble values. You have to eat food, because if there is a famine, millions were dying. Read Bhagavatam, what will happen? So naturally a person says, waste. First I must leave. But completely throw the bucket and along with it baby. Religion is useless, so the books are also useless. Everything is useless, really. What is happening today? Emergency, emergency, emergency. Every personal life is emergency. Please understand, friends, who creates it? No objects ever hunt you. No object ever hunts you. Gold, does it follow your home? Diamond, does it follow your home? Follow you to your home? You carry one thought in your head, and then who is creating your storm? Who is creating your cyclone? And all for what? Happiness. Can it give? No. Money can't do it. Nothing, no object. Why money? Don't just, why should always getting angry? Money, woman, pleasure. It's nonsense. Don't look down upon anything. The creation is absolutely glorious, sir. In every point of it, in every dust of it, the whole universe shines. Where is Brahmanda? Are you sitting down in Brahmanda, the universe, or you are sitting on your ashram room? First it is Brahmanda, macrocosmic universe. If you talk it as the Jada. But same thing, as in mothers in the Lalita Sahasranama. Jada Rupa Jadatmika, Chaitanya Rupa Chaitanyatmika, Chetana Rupa Chaitanyatmika. It is consciousness everywhere. It is also Jada everywhere. Meaning there is nothing other than it. We are not living in a home, in a village. We are not living sitting down in a place. We are sitting down in the lap of the universe. If it is a Jadatmika, universe. Chetanatmika, Ishvara. Nobody can ever stand apart away from the whole universe. But this again, this I, ahankar, individuality, separates you, gives an apparent idea of separation, isolation. I'm different from the creation. What type of statement? You are different from the creation. You, this little fellow, one leg shorter than the other, can such power that you can isolate yourself from the universe? You are helplessly inseparable. But the moment you create that ahankara, individuality, one thought blames everything and everybody, kills himself, kills everybody, destroys himself, destroys everybody. Think of it. All the time emergency situations in life. Angry, hateful, jealous, complications. Gurumapi dhikkaroti. Not only hates God, even the person who teaches him nice things also, hey, stupid fellow doesn't know, he doesn't know anything. Correct, that's right, very true. Who does it? Ask yourself. Are you at peace with yourself? When you are at peace with yourself, just like friends, in the body of in the body of the vast, nameless, formless space, volcanic eruption can be there, cyclonic movements can be there, massive flood can happen, tsunami can be there, but the space remains a space. Exactly in the same way, in you, any storm can rise. Your physical body shall go on changing. And what you call as yours is not yours. It's part of the creation. You can never separate it from the creation. And it has no individuality. You separate your body from the totality. You separate your mind from the totality. You do it. That is why in the Upanishads so beautifully, it doesn't dismiss anything. Ishavashyam idam sarvam. Yatkincha jagatyam jagat. Ishavashyam idam sarvam. Ishavashyam. Isha means Isha buddhya achhadaniyam. You see the whole universe as nothing but the manifestation of Ishvara, conscious universe, of which you are an inseparable part of it. Tena tyakte na bhunjita. If the universe, that God cannot give you up, but you feel separated from the God. Are you getting that point? Can the universe throw you out of it? What is out of it? Like that story of the Raja, the king got very angry with the courtier and he said, I'm banishing you from my kingdom. And this courtier is too smart. And he says, yes, Maharaj, you are greater than God. The king got very angry. I am punishing you and you are trying to massage me? That I am greater than God? Psychophancy at its extreme. Prove it, I am greater than God. He said, Maharaj, you can do something which God cannot do. The king got, idiots know, they further flare. To idiots, as they say, murkhanam upadesho hi prakopaya nasante. Like sarpas. For the snake, if you feed the milk, you will make him more poisonous. Like that murkha, if you give him upadesha, the fellow will get more and more angry. Because, yenanga theriyum. I know. So he said, how do you say that? How do you say that I am greater than king? He said, Maharaj, you can do something which God cannot do. He said, what is that? You can banish me from your kingdom. God cannot banish me from His presence. Instead of being one with the macrocosmic universe, you are holding out a tiny little name, form, body, one little upadhi, and holding on to one body, you have completely almost neglected, sacrificed the whole universe. You cannot do that, but in your mind it has happened already. This morning, not this morning, some 2-3 nights back, if you have ever looked at the evening sky, leisurely and your evening sky, you shall see a very bright star-like thing. It's not a star. It's a planet, it is Jupiter. For a few days I was really, because I love it, all the star gazing and all that thing. Then I said, this I never saw that few days back, but now suddenly it has started coming up. And what is this? It's an evening star. It cannot be Venus, because Venus is morning star. Maybe Venus coming like that. I didn't bother to, because too many things were going on, so I didn't bother to find out what it is. Then one day somebody sent me a note, what you think that is not. It's a note it had come, like that it was an article. That particular is Jupiter. Now, suppose you tell a person, sir, this is Jupiter. Suppose he thinks it is Venus, you will have a tough time convincing him. Because he thinks it's Jupiter. You can waste your entire time. Because each person thinks what he knows, that is the thing. Do you know why the self-knowledge doesn't work in the mankind? Because each person thinks what he thinks of himself, that is the truth and no other truth. There is nothing other than that. To such a person, what can you tell? That is why when the situation comes, they get a knock from this side, that side, from all sides. Come on. Who is suffering? I. Who are you? By that time, blood has cooled. That I am the millionaire, I am the billionaire, I am this, I am that, I am Maharaja, I am the Jamindar, or I am this and that has cooled down. Because life has given you enough. How many people are ready to change their own perception and conclusion about themselves? You completely forget every conclusion, every identity about yourself, somebody gave it to you. You are defending the name that the father has given. You are defending an identity that some people have given. Where is India in the universe? Think of it. Just think of it. When people are born, 3 types of people are born. Man, woman, transgender. Right, sir? Man, woman, transgender. Think. Before you divide them, they are all friends together. They are all moving around. Think of it. Same human beings also created as the black one, white one, brown one, yellow one. Are they all human beings or not? But look at the I am brown, I am white, I am black, I am yellow, I am a man, I am a woman, I am transgender. Now what has happened? Technology has come, you can change your man to a woman, woman to a man. Now what happens to that I am a man? Is it an absolute truth anymore? Identifying with one body, this is for the black people, this is for the white people, this is for the brown people. Color. Everybody is part of the universe, right or wrong, sir? Black man's blood cannot go to white man's body. White man's blood cannot go to yellow man's body. That is why medical science is not for black people medical science, white people black medical science, transgender medical science. But nonsense. Open one body, you have opened all the bodies. Open one mind, you have opened all minds in the creation. And that mind to be opened is yours. As a doctor, as a physician, you can open other people's body to know about the body. You can't open your body. As the best cardiac surgeon also can die under a surgery, because he can't do it for himself. One mind you open up, your own mind, everything is beautiful. Because one thought, I thought. How many people are ready to accept it? Because I am the Louis XIV of France. I am the king, can do no wrong. If you sit down like that, who can touch you? Absolutely untouchable. So please understand. You create your own emergency. If you don't get angry, hateful, jealous, who will create emergency for you? Don't say that man did that, this man said, no, no, no. The food is responsible, no. One thought. All others are innocent. I hope you see that. Don't even say other people. The people who are talking nonsense also is I is talking, right or wrong. So that is the I, parasparam. They kill each other. He kills himself and kill maximum number of people also. Kill each other also. With I say it is Venus. It is not Jupiter. I say it is Jupiter. It is not fight. Then identity. You name it India, I am an Indian. You name it America, you are American. Australia, Australian. Africa, African. So there is an identity depending on the land. Does the land as such have a dependent, the land is undivided. Earth is undivided. You divide a name, you divide and give it a name, and then suddenly from one we people of earth or people of the universe, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, from that it has come, I'm an African, I'm an Indian, in Africa I'm a Kenyan, I'm South African, and Zimbabwe. Asia, different countries, different continents. Who is torturing you? Caste. This caste, that caste, this caste. What are you doing? Is there anybody born with a caste mark? Religious mark? Unbranded you are born and holding on to the brandings. Who will suffer, sir? You create your own emergency. That is why do not learn, please see this, understand yourself. You shall not blame anybody in this universe. Everybody is beautiful. Somebody can help, somebody cannot help, it doesn't matter. Can I help? Yes. I cannot help, I don't create a problem. Happy with myself. Happy, each person happy with himself. Can you have a, you can't have a, when you don't have a war in yourself, you can't create a war in the family. You can't create a war in the state. You can't war in the country or in the world. It begins with one person, sir. However good you are, suppose a Hitler took over, whole Germany was destroyed. 6 million Jews were wiped out. Europe was completely destroyed. Like that. Barbarians, invaders, one warlord, one mafia. In your own house there is one drug addict. One person angry, jealous, whole family falls apart. Do not succumb to that stupid game. There shall be rascals, there shall be rogues, there shall be ignorant, always there. But oh, Swamiji, how can this ignorance go? It can go just like that, sir. All these things we are seeing, ignorance can go just like that? Yes. Do you know my father? No. That means you are ignorant, meaning my father's thought, my father's picture is not there. Do you know my father? No. Why? Because the thought doesn't come up, the picture doesn't come up. How do you know that? I know. What? The pictures don't come. Are you there or not? Not to know, you must be knowing or no? Consciousness. That simple. Because we have not been talking about it all the time. Knowledge means thought. Knowledge of the object, knowledge of the person, knowledge of these things. Knowledge that by which you know everything. What you know is knowledge. That by which you know also is knowledge. Jnana Swarupa. But this type of studies, Gita, Upanishad, that has gone away. To study means you should study only English book, Tamil book, not Tamil, English book, other language book, subjects also. Physics very important. Yes, sir, every subject is important, every subject. But most important is subject about yourself. Most important. Everybody can't be physicist, can't be mathematician, can't be engineer, can't be rich, can't be poor, can't be married, can't be divorced, can't be king, can't be commoner, but everybody can be himself. Role-free existence is the birthright of everybody. Are you getting that? Because all of us begin with a role or without a role? Without a role, right? That is how you are given roles, no? When you are given a role, that means what? You are not a role. You didn't have a role. That you are given a role. Anybody born branded, a name a name tag, Hari, Rama, Krishna, like that? Did you have a name tag? That means what? You are basically nameless. Because you are basically nameless, a name was given to you. It was not yours. It was not with you. But you are holding on that name. By chance somebody, your name is Natation, somebody calls you Nat. No, Nat. I'm Natation. Oh. Your name is Hari, somebody says Ha. You get angry. Don't distort my name. So you are a nema. You didn't have any possession. You are born without sense of possession. Indulgence, renunciation, nothing. You are born conscious. Bas. And the body was given with all parts and everything. Sense organs, mind was also given. Even if you are born without an eyes, they will not bury you. Without a ear, they will not bury you. Handicapped, they will not bury you because you are conscious. And you shall continue to be conscious even after not only when the body is born, when the body is passing through the voice, and the travel ends, liye parabrahmani, when it is lost in the whole macrocosmic universe, you shall still be awareness consciousness. In between, the I, pledge it out, catch it, play your role. Thank you. Close your eyes, please. See it inside you. Close your eyes, observe your thought, be conscious. Thank you, friends. Thank you. These things you must see it very clearly because, that other point I was telling, black, white, yellow. That boy who has died, who is dead now, what is his name? A singer, Michael Jackson. He could not take the identity, I am black. He completely changed the entire pigmentation to appear white. What did he change? Did the eye change? The eye was hitting black. Now he is holding on to the white. Such complications, no reflection on the person. By changing the body color, by changing your spouses, people, food, religion, conversions, faith, you are changing everything. One thing that needs to be changed, you are not changing is I. You don't have to change the I, just understand the meaning of the word I. Because a name is for the nameless. Why are you stuck in a name? Use the name for description. Like use the things, facilitating your living, not for happiness. Why should the monk sell the Ferrari or any car for that? Then walk everywhere, right? Or why should you aggrandize also? And when you have got the physical body, all the houses are extension of your body, all the vehicles are extension of your body. There are no cars where people are walking. Shankaracharya, which taxi he took? Or plane he took? Whole India he moved. Start walking, you shall know. Within 3 years you can cover the whole country. Every day 10-20 kilometers you can go. 365 days means 7,000, more than 7,000, 8,000 kilometers gone in 1 year. In 3 years, 24,000, one end of the world to other end of the world. There is restful travel. Now we have the fastest means of travel. Restlessness kills you. Think. So see that. The black, white, these people are not there. You say, I am black, I am what are you talking? Identifying yourself with a color. Identifying with a name which is you are born nameless. That is your native state. It is true for whom? Whom? Every human being. That is why these Upanishads, universal. There is no Christian I, Muslim I, Hindu I, American I, Indian I, female I, male I. The nameless as a name. Be the nameless. Which name you should enjoy? All the names. If somebody can cut off your name, they can't take away your nameless status. Okay? Enjoy yourself, friends. Have a nice time. Feel this blame game, never. You be happy with yourself. Can't give happiness to others. Comfort to others, not happiness. You can never give to others because everybody is happiness. You cannot give comfort to others, don't give discomfort. Life is fantastic. And emergency, remember, the body that you have got, emergency service is available 24/7 instantaneously. Restfulness. Shall you go somewhere to be restful? Come to our ashram, you'll remove your thought, I shall make you nonsense. Who can make you restful? You are it. Difficult to be restless. You will understand this? Difficult to be restless. And for the person who is restless, difficult to be restful. Are you getting? So see those points, okay? Thank you. We shall see again next week. Thank you.